Welcome back, guys! Today is another day of Makeup Explained, and today we will be looking at highlighter. And makeup can really be a jungle to go around in, to wrap your head around, and that's why we're doing this series with Makeup Explained, so that I can take a product and we can look at what it is and what it does, what types exists, and if you need it, then also if you need it, when you should use it. So that's kind of why we are doing this. And as I said before, today will be highlighter, and if you would rather want to read this as a post, I also have it on my blog, so you can go to the link in the description down below to read it instead of watch it, or both. Both is good. What is highlighter and what does it do? Well, highlighter is a makeup product, funnily enough, that is supposed to draw attention to the places that you put it because it reflects light. So, for example, you would use it on your cheekbones to attract attention to the cheekbones to make them look more refined or defined. You can give your skin a bit of a glow so you get a better complexion out of it because you look just a bit more glowy. And yes, it can really attract attention to the face, which is perhaps why you are looking at my nose right now, because I do have it on my nose, and when I look at myself here, I think I glow quite a bit on the tip of my nose. That is what highlighter can do. Usually it's used on the cheekbones. I also have it on my cheekbones right now. I think you can see it when I turn my head around here, that it does glow. But as I said, I have it on my nose too. You can use it on your nose, you can use it on your forehead, your chin, or your collarbones. That's like the most usual places, but the most usual place is the cheekbones. What types exist? So there are a few different types of highlighter that exists, mainly in the form, the way they are formulated. But they also come in quite a few different colors. Usually they are like copper or gold, peachy, like light colors that you can imagine has like this glow or shimmer to it. But it does also come in other colors. For example, I have one in like a rainbow color, so you can also get it in blue and in green if you want it, but that's not the most usual. The most usual are those golden, champagne, bronze, peachy shimmers. A liquid highlighter is the first type of formulation we will be looking at here, and it comes in like a little bottle, usually with a dropper, and then you use the dropper either on your hand or on another surface so that you can dab the highlighter like from your hand and onto your face. This one is a bit tricky to be put on, or like it can be tricky to put on because it is liquid. So if you have put on a full face of makeup already and you start smearing, then you should be careful. You kind of have to put it on correctly the first time to not smudge everything underneath. A cream highlighter comes in a pot or in a stick form usually. I have a pot, for example, I will show up here, and you simply just use your fingers in it and dab it on like a liquid highlighter would be done, or with the stick you just strobe it on your face. The same issue apply here as with the liquid highlighter, where it can be a bit tough to put it on if you have makeup underneath because it is a bit wetter, so it might smudge or it might smear your other makeup, so you have to be careful that you do it correctly the first time. Last up is the powder, and this one is the most usual one, the most common one to use. It is simply just a powder. So you have it in your container and you use a brush to just put it on anywhere. This is a bit easier to put on if you have makeup underneath because it doesn't really smear anything, but there can be a bit of fallout, so instead you might want to be careful of that. Do you need highlighter, and when should you use it? As with all other makeup that I talk about on here, you don't really need it at all. But when that is said, highlighter can really make a look really stand out more, give like a bit of sparkle, of kapow, of wow. I don't really know what to call it, but it can definitely do something really good for a makeup look, especially if you love putting on makeup. So if you like putting on makeup, I would recommend you try it at least once, and be careful, because the first time I used it, I almost got addicted, and that's no joke. I thought it looked so good, I kind of wanted to put it everywhere, and trust me, that doesn't look good. So just be careful not to use it absolutely everywhere, then the idea kind of goes away, you just have one shimmery face. But if you're doing a makeup look, it can look really good to just put on some on the cheekbones, the nose. Perhaps you can do like the collarbones if you have like an exposed décolletage, but that's really up to you. And concerning when you should use it, I would say you can use it alone, but depending on how much you want to use, it would be a good idea to put on after you have done your whole face makeup, so that it kind of doesn't stand out too much, because it can look a bit, I wouldn't say fake, but as a bit too much if you just have nothing on. And if you use a lot of it, it will look a bit weird if you don't have any face makeup on. So after face makeup is what I usually do, but as I said, you can also use it alone, so that's kind of up to you. And that's actually everything for Highlighter Explained, Makeup Explained, the Highlighter edition. I hope it helped. I hope you kind of have an idea of what it is now. If you have any questions, of course, you can ask me in the comments down below, and if there's anything else you would like explained, you can also put it down there, and we will get to it at some point if we haven't already, because we are far in this series actually, so the thing you are looking for might have already been posted, so you can go to my playlist to look at the other like Makeup Explained episodes I have made. They will also come up at the end of the video, so you can just click to them if you would rather just binge watch them. I guess you could do that. They will come at the end of the video. So if you like this video, I think you should give it a thumbs up. It does really help. Apparently YouTube loves when we do that. You can choose to subscribe to stay for future videos, or ring the bell to get notified whenever I upload something. And that's all for today. I just hope you have a happy life, one day at a time.